Yeah, Beats by Derek. Go.
Yeah.
That's the new intro. Hey guys, we're back, and it's Elden Ring, so this is gonna be at least a 5-minute episode.
Yeah, honestly, you
There's too
guys better
much.
like this video because we're taking a break and
Yeah.
Godric is waiting for me. I need to finish him.
Godric waiting for you. The witch from I don't know. Is that Destiny
Oh,
2?
Sabathoon's waiting for me in Destiny. I got too much stuff to play and only 2 hands. A bad problem to have.
Yeah, right. And we still have Dying Light 2, but we're literally working on co-op. We just literally can't because
It's
the game,
unplayable.
yeah, it's unplayable. It's like, hey, there's an update. We're just like, really? It's like, yeah, haha, like funny joke because it doesn't work at all. All right, yeah. So to nitty gritty though, Elden Ring finally out. We've been playing it literally all day. I've been playing it all night as well. I'm very sleep deprived, mind you. And it was verified on Steam Deck, which I am still so conflicted on getting. I have to literally make a decision in the next 2 days if I'm gonna put down the pre-order, and I'm conflicted.
It started today, right?
It started
Like
today,
that
but I have 2 days to actually go through with it.
Oh, okay.
Because they asked for a $5 deposit when it initially opened, and then it gives you like a 2-day window from today,
Right.
which is the 25th. Since it's verified on Steam, it basically Steam Deck, it pretty much means that like once you pop it in, you don't have to make any adjustments to it for the game to be like fully playable. IGN reports that they're playing it and that in offline mode, Elden Ring is running between 45 and 30, and dipping down to 30, which I
Having
understand.
problems on the PC, so I could understand that.
Yeah,
I think it's just like that port of the game is having problems.
Not to mention they got a review copy, right? So I'd have to imagine this was before it actually was allowed to be, or like actually fully played on the Steam Deck. It's just like,
right.
I do want it. I just feel like I'm not going to utilize it as much as I'd like to. I mean, I have been seeing that like this is basically being compared as a high-end Switch, which I guess is kind of a neat comparison. It's just unfortunately a high-end Switch without Nintendo exclusives isn't a high-end Switch.
It means nothing. Yeah,
it means nothing. Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, with the graphics card market completely a disaster for the foreseeable future, this is a no-brainer for anyone trying to get into gaming, PC gaming.
Oh yeah.
I mean, granted, they did push back the dock for some reason. That's I think a big L in my book. That that should have been like a bundle of some sort.
Right. It should just came with it.
Right.
It's like if Nintendo sold the Switch without a dock.
You mean like the Switch Lite?
Right. But like the Switch Lite's made to be alone.
Right.
Like the regular Switch though. Yeah.
Right. It's depressing. I mean, I'm still very conflicted about it. I think I'm not going to go through it only because I'm not going to utilize it as much as I'd like to. But the idea of being able to play Elden Ring portably is amazing to me. I'm like ecstatic. But there's no LAN adapter on the Steam Deck itself, and it's on the dock. So unless you put in a USB dongle for an Ethernet port, I wouldn't recommend playing it wirelessly. I'm just saying. Right. And there's also micro stutters, but it's probably not going to be until like a month or two until Elden Ring works out the micro stutters and all the PC problems. Because again, I don't like to give PC an easy time. However, there's so many components to having a game compatible with PC because there's all these different graphics cards, all these different things you have to worry about. So I understand it when it's like, like there's problems with when a PC day one. But if it's not like Cyberpunk level, then people are review bombing it. Mind you, you told me that before, because
which is ridiculous.
The micro studying, and I'm on my PC from 2017. I can't play below 120 frames.
My 1660 can't handle it, guys. Why not?
My 960 GTX, it's only running 10 frames per second. This game isn't optimized. I mean, PC gamers really do involve themselves in the PC master race genre, where it's like, if it's not flawless, it means nothing.
Yeah.
But I'm a PC gamer too. I mean, it does irk me when I'm playing less than 60 frames per second. However, you like, especially on a Steam Deck, you have to understand like there's going to be compromises. Like you have to. If you're going into this thing, it's going to be like a 120 frame per second machine. You know, that good luck.
Right.
But you know, other than that, Elden Ring, man, what I mean.
Great.
Granted, we're not going to put out an article of our reviews in progress, which is just
Our review in progress is that Elden Ring is the Dark Souls of the Elden Ring games. You know, it's crazy how George R.R. Martin really put a dragon in the game.
Well, actually, I'm so surprised I haven't seen one wiener in Elden Ring yet.
I know.
George R.R. Martin's known for his floppy wieners, and yet I am not seeing any wieners in my Elden Ring. Are you kidding me? What am I paying for?
What did he even do? Nothing.
He just sat there like, add more voice acting and make the lore more clear. And they're like, whoa!
Do all these quality of life changes for the players, and they listened.
You're sure they're going to like this? Yes, I'm sure they are going to like this. Oh, wait, you're telling us we should make it easier to play multiplayer? Yeah. Wow, why don't we think about that? I know. Yeah, so this game, actually, I'm going to speak about this. So I'm seeing like all these different reviewers giving it like 10 out of 10s. I'm seeing like average gamers saying it's like a masterpiece. Now, I'm not going to disagree that it's a masterpiece, but you know, no one's beating it. I mean, the people who had review copies, if they've had it for like 80 hours plus, which I'm seeing, yeah, they can rightfully give a review. But people who are like, oh, this game's a masterpiece, but yet like only beat like 2 bosses in, I feel like that's just not fair. I feel like you can't judge the game until you go deeper into it. What if there's like imagine if you said Last of Us 2 was a masterpiece before you realize the second half of the game is just crap. You know? Yep. Like you call it too early, man. That's a problem. What do you think though? You having a good time?
It's a masterpiece. I've only beaten one boss, but you know, no, it's great. And they added the jump button back from Sekiro. Oh, just perfect. The whole area I've been in, though, I can't use the horse, which I thought was like the main gimmick of the game. So, you know, I'm basically just playing like a Dark Souls-like game. So, but it's definitely fun, cool.
Oh, yeah.
So the like areas look beautiful. Like, you know, they're really like shoving enemies down my throat. I also just don't think I'm in the right area right now. But,
they like give vague like arrows of where to go. It's like go kind of that way. It's like, and I'm like going like 800 around the actual objective. Like,
yeah. Oh, it's super open world. Like there are so many paths you can go down. It's gonna take forever to like actually see everything in this game. It's nuts.
I'm just so excited to really delve into it. Like this is what I've been waiting for years, literally.
Yeah.
Now we actually mentioned. Well, I kind of talked to you beforehand, but we never got a definitive answer on it. Since God of War Ragnarok's coming out this year, and we also have Horizon Zero Dawn. This is gonna be one weird year for Game of the Years. Last year it was like it was like
this is gonna. Yeah, this is going to be a year where the nominees actually deserve.
Yeah, exactly. But
not Deathloop or whatever.
To be
else
fair,
was nominated.
It Takes Two totally deserved it. We didn't.
That game is perfect. Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
we're still playing it. You know, you should watch our series on it. But that game absolutely deserved it, like 100%. Good. But anyway, yeah. So this is going to be a crazy year for Game of the Year. It's gonna be. I'm calling it. God of War. Horizon Zero Dawn, or Forbidden West, whatever it's called, Elden Ring, Battlefield 5 or 2042. There you go. When it's finally done. Let's see here.
Mario Super Strikers. Yeah.
You know what's? I hope it does well enough. I hope it actually is on there. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna. I mean. Okay, well, I think we both know either.
It'd be best. No. It can't be best sports game.
Best family game.
It can't because Wii Sports is gonna win. Or Switch Sports.
Well, that's the competition. So what Nintendo game wins Family Game of the Year?
Right.
You know, Switch Sports or Mario Super Strikers. You know.
Yeah.
But other than those three, I don't. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Breath of the Wild 2, if that comes out this year.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. If that doesn't release by, I think the cutoff is like the very end near the end of November. Then it's going to go into next year. Because I'm afraid. that people are just going to give Breath of the Wild 2 Game of the Year because it's Breath of the Wild 2. That's my fear.
Right.
That's what I like. That's how I see it. And it could just be a masterpiece, in which case it's really competing. But like again, I'm not going to say this game's a masterpiece yet. But once I feel like I'm going to be heading towards the direction that this is going to be like one of, if not the best Souls games ever made. I mean, it is Souls. I mean,
they just keep outdoing themselves.
Right.
It's crazy.
The only like flop ish was Dark Souls 2, and even then it wasn't like a major downgrade.
It wasn't the end of the world.
Yeah, it wasn't the end of the world, right? But like, yeah, it's like, yeah, Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, or no, wait, did Bloodborne come? Wait, did Bloodborne come before Dark Souls 3 or after?
Before, yeah, okay. It was I think it was like a close to launch title for the PS4. But yeah, they just kill it, and every game just gets better and better. It's nuts.
They're like the original Take-Two, where they actually take their time and polish their games.
Right.
Unlike Take-Two now, which is just, the GTA 5, the GTA machine.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, if you guys should let us know if you're going to get the Steam Deck. And also, we may or may not be doing a giveaway for the Xbox physical version of Elden Ring. Yeah. Once a certain shipping company gets me my collector's edition, we can get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
But just to clarify, you're not getting the collector's edition. I'm getting a collector's
edition. Right. You get the game inside.
You get the game, and you get a free game. I get the cool statue and all the little stuff. Man, I almost wish I went further and got like the maximum one. The
Dude.
But it's just like, man, that was like, that was such a toss up, man.
Yeah.
That really, I'm kind of kicking myself now not getting it because this game is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Almost, but so yeah. So I mean, so you have no plans to get the Steam Deck, right?
No, not really. I have the Switch, and I have a PC that does what I need it to do for now.
Right. That's fair. Our friend, I'm not gonna name his real name, but he's getting married soon. Shout out to you. His PC's dying. I recommended the Steam Deck. He's like, but I really just need it to play League of Legends. And I'm like, that's understandable. However, I'm pretty sure you can put the Windows operating system on here and just be able to play it.
Right.
So, but again, like this is, if my gaming PC shut down, I wouldn't invest in a new gaming PC because again, the market's just screwed up, but I would.
Right. You can't.
Yeah. But the Steam Deck is genuinely a viable option. If you're not like, I need 8K or 400 frames, VSync, VSync. I need a kiss from Gabe Newman.
Yeah.
Also, I don't understand this, but why didn't they come out with like I don't know, not collector's edition, but skins. Like where's the, like, hey, here's the Half-Life version where it's like like a Half-Life cover on it. I don't know. Right. Like, am I missing something here? Are consoles just refusing to do collector's editions anymore? The most I'm seeing is from Xbox. It has like a Far Cry Series X, the Master Chief one, which I wish I could have got with. I wish.
The SpongeBob one they gave away on Twitter.
Yeah, the SpongeBob one. Like, why is the Series X? Is it because it's a rectangle?
Right, it's just easy. They just slap stickers.
I would assume the PS5 would be easy because you can remove the plate, right?
Right, they're coming out with those customizable plates now that you can buy in different colors and stuff. So yeah, I don't get it.
Look, different colors is cool when it was like the 3DS. I don't need a different colored no. PS5. I'm just saying. I mean, maybe you guys out there are different, but for me, it's like I like different colored or different versions of portable consoles because you really appreciate a portable console's look because you're staring directly at it when you play. Right. It's like the Series X. You're not like when you're playing. Like it's nice to look at when you're not playing it, and it's nice to add to a collector's vault. But like I loved my Galaxy 3DS when it was like the Galaxy skin. I got that with Pokemon X, and it was like probably one of the better times of my childhood. And I was like already an adult, so.
Nintendo was the one that always did it right, and they just haven't been doing it at all. They did the Diamond and Pearl one. That was it for the Switch Lite. Yeah,
for the Switch Lite. Well, either way, there's Steam still working on more Steam verified games, which is cool. I mean, I feel like there should have been more by now, but I think it's just like a big test. I think they must have some kind of testing division right now, just like testing every game imaginable.
Right.
I think while I do really want the Steam Deck, I'm leaning towards waiting till like version 2. I think that's my
Right.
because if I'm gonna play portably, I'll just play on my Switch and just but I don't play portably enough. Like most of right now, I'm still slowly working on Pokemon Arceus, but it's like right before I go to bed, I'm just like vibing, you know.
Right.
But again, it would be really cool to play Elden Ring or Sekiro on this would be like the best backlog machine possible.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So excuse me. And then including the Steam Deck news. Apparently, it's confirmed that Valve has zero plans to increase the Steam Deck, which I didn't know was a question in the first place, but is looking at higher end versions, like increased specs. See, I think that's kind of a kick in the nards because, like,
they're already losing money on this, right? They like came out and said that like a while back.
Yeah, but they're losing it, but not losing it because every console maker loses money on the production of it, but they make it back on the storefront.
Right.
Yeah. So like, I mean, he even
Which
said
Steam
that,
has more than enough money anyway.
Right, exactly.
They've never had to do anything like this. Yeah.
But they also said, he's like, we didn't expect like this to be so popular. Like that's why it got delayed because they couldn't make enough for the demand, which is a good, it's a good sign. But yeah, if you're gonna make higher end versions, I'd rather you just wait a year or two and just do a revision, not like I don't want $1,000 Steam Deck,
Right.
because like even if you put a really high end graphics card in a Steam Deck, it's gonna be blazing loud no matter how hard you try.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna
it's gonna run at like 300 degrees too.
You're
It's gonna be burning your hands.
It's gonna come with gloves, like anti-heat gloves.
You must wear these when you play this game.
Also, it's more so at the loss because just because of like graphics and stuff like that, like everything that they had to come back into a portable gaming PC,
Right.
one version is more than the PS5 and the Series X, which is the 650 model. And that comes with half the storage of a Series X and doesn't have as much power. I mean, you can't expect it to, but still. When it has see, again, I don't know how much higher they could do it without like really dividing the market. I'm not going to pay $1,000 for one, but
no, at that point, I just buy a PC.
I'm thinking about it now, but the graphics card market is so screwed up that, I mean, yeah, it's going to be less powerful, but again, it's portable. So even if you got something close to the top end at $1,000, that might be worth it. Cause I'm starting to see like mid-entry to like starting at like $2,000. I'm like, wow, that's a way too much. I'm not like you. I feel bad for anyone starting PC gaming now because it's just like the barrier to entry is so large. You gotta be you had to be like an adult with actual job. Like I got my gaming PC from working a minimum wage job and I saved up for months. But now it's like now I'm gonna save it for like a year or two.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So Steam saying that the Steam Deck is future-proofed, although there's always room for improvement on the hardware front, especially now how rapidly new technology and PC market comes out with demand a lot higher than expected. It'd be unsurprising if Valve continued to explore this market. Well, yeah, they're not gonna if anyone thinks this is like a one and done thing, there's just no way. Like,
right. You're crazy. PCs upgrade like every month there's something new for a PC. Like they have to be on top of this.
Well, I mean, I was just gonna say that like this is like a standalone portable gaming PC. So yeah, if there's a lot more demand for it than you expected, then obviously everyone wants it. Everyone wants it. They're gonna want a newer version, and there's gonna be the demographic that wants always the newest version, and there's gonna be one that's okay with what they already have. Oh, and I guess the third one would just be like there's someone who just entered into the market. So I mean, I don't know whose question like, oh, this is gonna be a one-off. Like I can almost guarantee you probably by the end of next year we're gonna see another one, or like at least an announcement.
Right, and an upgrade to it or something.
Right. Yeah, like the Steam. God, every time I see Steam Deck, I want to replace the E with an I. That's just like the Steam. But I really wish I was able to like see this at like a kiosk because it looks uncomfortable.
Right?
That's
I
my
just
biggest
want to
concern.
hold it.
Right, that's
Yeah.
like my
It
biggest
looks like
concern.
the Sega Game Gear, and I hated holding the Game Gear.
Everyone's saying it's like comfortable. I wish I could get a model without the touchpads because I don't know who's using that, but I feel like it's
Right?
unnecessary.
I mean, that's for like if League can work on there, that's what you're using for that, which would be a pain to try and play
no,
with.
no,
But
that people meme and try to play it on a mouse pad. It's impossible. It's genuinely impossible to play with a mouse pad. I mean, you'd have to plug it into like a dock, which isn't released yet, or there's gonna need to be some kind of USB hub to work with this, so that way you can get a keyboard going and whatnot. But just to play MOBAs. But again, you need to install a Windows operating system or something else because this is just for Steam games, understandably.
right.
God, man, if I had this in high school, I'd be like, teacher, you need to go to the bathroom. You're like, you went 5 minutes ago. It's like, yeah, well, I gotta go again because
I gotta go.
because Elden Ring don't wait for no man. You're lucky I showed up today. Okay, lady. So, yeah, that's I guess I'm just gonna wait. That is my final answer. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit my chair for it. Excuse me. I'm not gonna read that one. Oh, Gabe Newell again. Jeez, we have a lot of Steam news. Let's see here. Yeah, Gabe Newell sees Steam Deck as having an impact like the iPhone on PC gaming.
I mean, kinda. You know,
I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, does he mean like revolutionary? Like, I mean, Steam already exists, so you're just making portable.
right. I don't know. Maybe like the fact that phone games are now becoming more like advanced and stuff. Maybe he means like that.
I hate mobile. It's just me. I hate mobile gaming. I only like card games on mobile. That's it, and it makes sense. But I don't know. I just don't like mobile gaming. Yeah. I mean, I guess he's had this idea for a while. It's just it was finally ready to go. But I mean, I guess maybe he's just seeing the numbers. Again, the quote demands a lot higher than Valve expected. So maybe he's just like overpraising it, like, oh, it's just going to be such a huge impact that it's going to change the gaming landscape and make Fortnite come out with a Fortnite machine.
Yes,
and then like
Epic, do it.
All right, this is trademarked by Games and Gear, but wow, Goose Games and Gear, I haven't done that in a while. Goose Games and Gear, where it's exactly like the Steam Deck, but there's a credit card slot on the bottom for $3.
It's just a button you hit that has your credit card information saved.
Or like, no, the PayPal button.
Yeah.
Every time you boot it up, it's just like, do you want V-Bucks?
There's just buttons for the different denominations of the V-Bucks packs. So you just click it and it just like adds it to your account.
We joke, but I still feel like that's honestly a possibility. So anyway, we're going to move on from Steam news because apparently Naga City, which still exists, that dodgeball game, it's going free to play. EA is not going to be the publisher anymore for some weird reason. Like,
did you know the game was on season 6? By
the
way,
apparently it's doing really well. Like, it just, I don't know. It's really weird, but apparently, like, a lot of people like it, but just like they're just not vocal about it.
Right.
Yeah,
that's kind of cool. We still have to try it out. I never played it.
I'll add it to the list.
Like, at least it'll be free to play. I don't have to buy it anymore.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I mean, and it's fully crossplay. So,
see, that's super nice though, because that'll keep the game alive no matter how many. If there's 20 people playing it.
Yeah, apparently,
at least they can all play together.
Right. No, exactly. That's always a good thing. I mean, at least EA understood that from the get-go. Maybe it was just what.
It has like 91 average players on Steam.
Wait, no, wait, what? I'm looking at Steam chart now. It says at 10. It says 10,000.
10. Where do you see that?
Well,
are you on SteamCharts.com?
Oh no, okay, no, yeah, I'm on Steam charts, but it's Knockout City crossplay beta because it's going off the crossplay network.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So I mean, it's correctly still saying beta, but yeah, it's going off of those servers. So it's
Right.
so at least so basically around 10,000
But 10,000's a good amount. What was
Right.
the game we looked up last week that was like
Uh,
super? Oh, the MMO, the Amazon one that has like 2,000 people playing it or whatever. What's that game called? New World.
New World, yeah. That's
That game is like dead.
yeah, but the Lost Ark is also owned by Amazon, apparently. Did you know
Yeah,
that?
because they switched support over to that game. I feel like
I
that
didn't-
game is like booming right now.
Oh no, that's like it was like number 1 or 2 on Steam's most played ever list.
It has 695,000 players on average.
Yeah, Amazon Games published Lost Ark. So
Jeez.
yeah, no, you're right. I think they're gonna jump ship. That makes total sense too. That game's apparently a banger. That's another one we have to add to the list.
Yeah, that was the problem with New World. Like they had no roadmap for it. They literally like, released it and just kind of like left it for dead.
Right. And now they got Lost Ark, and it's I mean everyone's like super addicted to it. I'm seeing streamers play it, and they're like, yeah, they're like, yeah, Lost Ark sucked. Not New World sucked. Lost Ark is the MMO for me. And apparently Amazon game they didn't start publishing with it. Like apparently they took like hold of it like later in its life cycle.
For Lost Ark?
Yeah.
Huh.
Something like that. It looks like the article. Either way. I mean, I watched the gameplay. I think the PvP looks amazing, or at least fun enough for me to want to play it. But
right.
I'm gonna be putting like probably 100 hours into Elden Ring before I play something else.
There's too much there's too much stuff to play.
Right.
Like I don't know.
It's unfortunately like a golden time in gaming, and it's like
right.
Adversely a negative.
Right.
Unless you're
it's
like
a bad thing. We have too many games right now.
I honestly couldn't imagine. Well, like going on Monday to like high school and be like, I need to play. Like I need Elden Ring.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, back to Knockout City. You know what? Honestly, good for them. I don't understand why they don't see why they're doing it though. Developer Velen Studios announced on blog post is taking over and will self-publish the Dodgeball combat game. So either I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing. Does that mean EA didn't believe it was profitable anymore, but wanted to sell it off, or they didn't want to work on it but still gain the monetary value? Because if it's 10,000 players, there has to be some, at least like with Battle Pass, there has to be like some kind of
right.
monetary.
People are definitely like buying the Battle Pass and stuff if they play it. It's like what was that other game? Where you run as like the jelly beans. What is that game called?
Fall Guys.
Oh my God. Fall Guys, right? Like they went free to play, I think, and all they do is the Battle Pass now. So
and their Battle Pass is free. Like it's
right.
fully free. And no, Epic bought them. Epic bought them and right. They can fund anything for Fortnite. Let's be real for a second. But I mean, there's still incentives to buy like crowns and stuff for like the legendary cosmetics. But in terms of this, apparently, it's going into season 5 with this like switch of hands in terms of publisher. So there's going to be less content because of it, but it's going to be ramping back up for season 6, which is kind of understandable. We're really excited to bring.
I mean, they've made it 6 seasons, so they're obviously doing something right.
Well, yeah, but EA made it 5 seasons. EA made it 5, so I'm not sure. Like, did they have a hand in this beforehand?
Right.
Like that's kind of the weird part of this. Again, I hope. I mean, I just hope it works out for this because it has a good player base. It has 32 different playlists. That's crazy.
Wow.
I don't know.
That's awesome.
It has 6 special balls. I don't know what that means, but someone's got a real medical issue if that's the case.
Yeah.
But over 1,200 customization, tons of features, and more. I guess EA really put the microtransactions in there. It says I'm reading the official blog post, mind you. That's right. After season 5 is over, we're going to be kicking off year 2 of Naga City. It comes a huge headline to mix things up. Naga City is going free to play, being the spring with season 6. We're excited to bring the game to millions of new players around the world by removing price tag entirely. That they're not wrong. Like once you make a game free to play,
it'll make Yeah, it'll make people play it.
Yeah, at least try it, and that's what you want. And then at least a good amount of them are going to stick around because they like it, or be sucker
Right.
into a battle pass.
And if the cosmetics are like really good, people will buy, the battle pass and all that stuff.
Yeah, and I always am under the belief that third-person games are always better for battle passes because you can actually see the cosmetic.
Right.
It's like, I mean, gun skins is one thing, like in Call of Duty and stuff like that. And at least in Call of Duty, if you get like an assassination, you can see your skin. So, there's that, all that fun stuff. But in a game that's like fully, what's the word? Over the shoulder camera? Third person. I don't know why. Like in Fortnite, you can always see it and appreciate it. So, yeah, making it free to play, I'm sure is the right move. I'm curious if, like, they had to negotiate that with EA. Like, hey, look, let us take it over and we'll figure something out. And we're going to make it free to play to have more people. Because maybe EA just didn't see the player base being enough. And then these people's solutions make it free to play, which EA has yet to do for any of their games. I don't know. There's no game that's free to play by EA, right? They don't believe in the word free, right?
The only one is Apex Legends.
That's fair, but I mean, you can't make a battleground game without it being free to play. Like it's
right.
I mean, PUBG did it, but they were like the first, So it's like,
right.
At this point, no one's gonna buy a battlegrounds game that's $60 plus, unless it's like unless it's like the best thing that ever happened.
Right.
It says here, our first priority will always be our community, and we built a special Season 6 loyalty bundle, specifically those who have already purchased the game before Season 6 launches. That'll include exclusive legendary cosmetics, XP bonuses, and 2,000 holo bucks. So that's cool. I mean,
awesome.
I think you have to do that. You have to throw in something because, these people paid money for the game. It's kind of a slap in the face if you didn't do something for that. Says here, as for starters, we have a bunch of behind-the-scenes work to do and get ready to get going for free-to-play. Season 5 will have a little less content previous seasons. There won't be a new Brawl Pass for Season 5. Fewer bundles, blah, blah. However, the shift in content is only temporary because there's more to come for Season 6. Goons Games Gear is the best podcast ever. And all hail Elden Ring.
They called this out like that.
Yeah. Dude. I wish we were big enough to kind of do that kind of stuff. It's just like a random shout out for no real reason. Like, this is the best. And anyway, so I love this backpack, and also I love Epic Games. It's just randomly throw in just like the most random, or like a podcast or something. But that's just a dream. Make it happen, guys. Support us. That's right. We don't have a Patreon. We have an OnlyFans. No, we have an Orange Tube account that you can directly.
Yeah. If you buy their premium, you could support us directly.
This is kind of big. This is actually what I was debating to put the title of, but Twitch streaming finally returned to Xbox Dashboard.
Nice.
I mean, they took it off because
why did they take it off?
Because of Mixer.
Oh, because of Mixer?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I mean, I still wish Mixer was around. When I watched it, it was actually really good. I like Mixer a lot. But which is surprising because it's like they've spent billions of dollars into like buying Bethesda and stuff, but they wouldn't support. Like I think they need to put more advertising into the product. That's my solution anyway, into Mixer.
Oh yeah, they needed to sign contracts with people and get like
they had Pokemon
big name guys there.
They had
like she was like the only one.
True. I think Ninja was on there for like 2 weeks, and then the service like shut down. They made it like
that's right.
Like here's a contract for multi-millions of dollars to be on a streaming service. Okay, thanks. Okay, we're shutting down. But you get to keep the money. Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you have to, if you're tying my hand here, but yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I think it's nice. I don't see it on here if you can directly stream to Twitch, because they used to be able to do that. Okay. Oh no. Wait. It says Xbox promises a new integration is the best way to stream from the platform. Twitch streaming from Xbox One or Series console has been possible in the meantime, of course, through the Twitch app. But Xbox promises new integration is the best way to stream from the platform. Okay.
So they're adding it to like the share button, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Like you could still have done it through the Twitch app itself, but
right
now it's going to be like integrated, like PlayStation has it.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, they're powerful enough, so
Right.
I don't see a problem with that. I mean, see this. Okay, there's a little bit of a rant. It still blows my mind that YouTube gaming is nowhere to be found in this kind of situation.
Oh yeah,
Like
do nothing.
I just don't get it. I really don't. And that's where we stream, which everyone should totally check us out on Mondays and Fridays around 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. I don't know what that is in Chinatown, but whatever. So it's like, why don't you like YouTube is a multi-billion-dollar corporation. You can't put some advertising into YouTube gaming. Like what?
Right. What is wrong with them?
You barely can even see YouTube gaming on the YouTube page, let alone like, I mean, it's great for people who have pre-established YouTube content. Like that's where it really makes sense, but it's just I don't get it. It really don't. Like pay Xbox and PlayStation, put the service on there, get people to make content for YouTube gaming. I just solved your biggest problem. Pay me. Right. And also make a dedicated podcast channel thing and put us on there.
Yeah. Give us our own spot.
And also give us an anime review podcast fund.
Oh yeah.
Goons, games, and anime. I don't know.
Games and weebs. Copyrighted. Nobody steal that. That's ours. We're taking that. I'm making the YouTube channel right now.
Anyway, so yeah, that's cool. Anyway, okay. We finally have an update on more Activision Blizzard stuff. The CEO Bobby, our Lord and Savior, he is possible, or he is eligible to get 22 million in stock if he improves the company's culture under Microsoft ownership.
That's so stupid. Just fire him.
There has to be. I mean,
what is wrong with like this? Just shows like how terrible corporate America is. Like, come on, just get rid of him.
I just don't understand. I really don't understand why. Like, does he have what's it called? Does he have like a contract where he just can't get fired? Is it impossible? Is he God?
Right.
Like I like what does he have to do? Like murder? Like what? I don't get it. I mean I totally forgot about this. 2021 in October, he announced he reduced his own pay from $875,000 to a California minimum of $62,500 until progress was made after a group of shareholders and more than 1,000 employees called for his resignation over allegations. I mean, he's got to have a lot of money in the bank then. That is a lot of a loss.
Who cares if he took a... Yeah.
Oh, I'm just saying. No, I get it. I mean, he's still a scumbag, It's like, I mean, assuming he's guilty of all the things that he is, portrayed to have done.
Right.
But we just would have thought with Blizzard, with Microsoft taking over, they would have switched hands. That was the assumption.
Right. It would just, Phil would have taken over and just been in charge. And that's it.
So I'm not sure, like, this might just be like incentive policy that's just already there, that was just discovered, or like it's a Microsoft thing.
I don't know.
It said he reportedly told senior managers in November he would consider stepping down if he couldn't quickly fix the ongoing problems with Blizzard, though the 22 million incentive may have changed his mind. Also, if there are uglier secretaries. So, I think that's the real issue. He's got to keep him away from. You need to like put him in like solitary confinement in like a studio. Just like you stay in this box, you stay here.
You don't come out. You talk to everybody on the phone. No Zoom calls. Only phone calls.
Who gave him FaceTime permission? Oh God, he doesn't have his pants on. Bobby, please put your pants on. So, but Microsoft President Brad Smith, which I had no idea that was the president of Microsoft currently, commented earlier this month that, quote, the company will make sure it has the right people in the right position. Apparently Kotnik is also guaranteed 15 million of, quote, golden parachute compensation if Microsoft fires him without cause. I mean, maybe that's why. But I mean, that's just without cause. Like, okay, what the cost is you're accused of sexual harassment and you allowed it to go on for so long.
Right. There's obviously a problem when there's like, a whole committee based on keeping this place under control. It's ridiculous.
Well, so yeah, that's the update. take it as you will. So I mean, maybe it's incentive for him to actually get the place in order. I just don't think he can. I really think they have to just clean house. Just do it. Like even the people who aren't involved, unfortunately, you just need like Microsoft to swoop in. They're doing stuff right everywhere else. Just flood Activision Blizzard and figure it out from there. But what do I know? I'm just a good-looking podcaster. You gotta be your own hype man. Speaking of which, well, not really hype. I meant more for Activision Blizzard. Apparently, and this is pretty big, that Call of Duty might be delayed this year. Next year, 2023.
Yeah, I saw this, and I mean they should. Call of Duty's been pretty poopy the last couple years, and it needs a break. If it takes a year off and then just like comes back stronger than ever, like it'll be a top game of the year again.
And this, they apparently there's an update to the article where they responded saying we have an exciting slate of premium free-to-play Call of Duty experiences for this year, next year, and beyond. Reports of anything otherwise is incorrect. We're looking forward to sharing more details when the time is right. I mean, that's really a corporate answer, because if they outright said they outright said no, we don't have a Call of Duty plan for next year, their stock would go down in a heartbeat. It's like there'd be a little faith because but. Again, that's exactly what you said. They need to take a break. Something has to change, or something's going to give, or something already is given, which is like the terrible state of Warzone right now. And I mean, if you revamp it, I think you could just have Warzone, like you could just have Warzone be the placeholder between Call of Duty releases. I don't think that's too much to ask.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do without a Call of Duty every year. I might cry.
I'll cry,
Like I'm gonna start listening to the Impulsive podcast. I'm gonna listen to them in the meantime. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll play Battlefield. Actually, I mean, I want to play Battlefield with you. It's just it's like actually, I was reading that they removed like the weekly mission temporarily because the whole Ukraine crisis. I don't know what the two have to do with each other. I mean, I know the Russians are like half of the. Actually, no. Let's talk about that for a second. I can't believe that they finally returned to like the Russians being like the bad guy in a Battlefield game. And it's the exact same time when the Russians invade.
Oh, and this war starts.
Man, dude, God does not want Battlefield to prosper.
Right?
It is
People, we're going to start seeing the articles. Battlefield started the war in Ukraine. That's right, IGN. Get on top of it. Start the article. Start the slander.
Don't get me wrong. This is a serious situation, but man, Battlefield just cannot catch a break. They are just. Whether the game's just a buggy mess or real life Russian invasion, they're just, man. And like, I always wondered about that. Like, what if like if a game releases and like real world politics like are reflected in like not reflected into the game, but like are coincidentally like coincide in a game? That's gotta be super awkward.
God, there's only 3,000 players on Battlefield on average.
On Steam?
Yeah,
I don't want to hear it. Don't say that. That hurts me. I don't, it kind of irks me that I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say the word. No, I should be able to say swastika. I mean, it's a hate symbol.
Oh, Joe Rogan, he said it. Oh my God.
No, it's like, remember games? I mean, the only one that actually still does it is Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the only like Nazi shooter anymore.
Well, I'm saying that, like, why can't, I mean, I feel like that's an easy place, not even placeholder, just like, okay, make it Nazis. I mean, I'm not sure if there's like if it constitutes hate speech laws to have a swastika in the game, but if it's representing an evil faction, I'd imagine there's some leeway, or I'd hope so.
Right.
So I'm just saying, like that's why I didn't understand why not just make it that way. But I guess in this case, the Battlefield, you're also having to play as this side, and I don't think anyone wants to play as the
bad guys.
As the bad guys. I don't just make it up. Make it up like make it like the what's it called? Atlanteans versus the what's it called? The Asgardians. There you go. I just made two mythological, and they both have legs and have no powers. There you go. I did it. The sea versus the gods.
It's just like fish flopping on the land with guns by their side.
Sounds like a good game to me. All right, this is a kind of I didn't realize this. Apparently, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy initially underperformed when it first came up or first came out. Um, I feel like there's a problem with releasing Marvel games, and like people are like publishers, not publishers. Actually, no, publishers. Publishers believe it's going to do really well just because it's Marvel, which isn't necessarily like a dumb thought. However, you could have like Batman as the essential theme. It doesn't mean it's not going to be a crap game, Like,
Right.
well,
The game wasn't bad at all. The problem too, right, is that Square Enix has like this partnership with Marvel, I guess, because they're the only ones that make Marvel games for whatever reason. And like they pay so much for those like copyrights that like no matter what they make, it's never gonna make them money. Like look at Avengers. Like that game is like dead floating in a sewage pipe right now. Like and they're never going to make that money back on that game. At least this game, this game sold pretty well, but like it's just the amount they spent on making the game. Like they'll never make it up. They'll break even if they're lucky. I feel like.
Yeah, because apparently they're still working to expand sales to make up for the title's slow start. I mean, I'm kind of surprised it had a slow start. I thought the advertising was pretty good for it. I personally just wasn't interested. It just, but you said the game was great, right? Or at least,
The game was great. If you like Guardians of the Galaxy, you'll love that game. Like, definitely play it. And it's always on sale now for like, I saw it on sale for like $20 a couple weeks ago. So like, it's not $60 anymore for that game.
I want to see a Marvel fighting game in the vein of the Ninja Storm games, where it's an arena fighter, like one person with like two tag-ins. Like, am I crazy here?
Because so cool.
But there or the head goon. There's a Marvel versus Capcom Infinite. Well, first of all,
no. First off, that game's dead. That game died upon arrival.
They should. I mean, granted, everyone obviously would love a remake of 2. Like that's just a no brainer. It's just gonna be impossible. It's add rollback netcode. However, like diversify. Like yes, that fighting genre is fine. And if you made remade 2, I'm happy with it. But I feel like you could definitely do a lot more if you had this 3D fighting aspect. I don't know. I think it'd be really fun.
It's sad to say the best like Marvel game I've played in the last like 10 years was Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. Like, Lego's the one that's been doing it right. Actually, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 was pretty good on the Switch.
Oh, you played it?
Like, yeah, like those games were always great.
That's right. Yeah,
they're
I
nice
love too.
And simplistic. They like do a good job with like the characters and the abilities and stuff.
Right.
So
there's no Marvel MMO, right?
There was I think it was called just like Marvel Heroes Online. I don't know if it's like the DC Universe Online.
Wait, was that the DLC to Sonic Heroes? Sonic Heroes, Marvel Heroes.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Where's my Shadow the Hedgehog 2? I feel like I'm waiting. I want it. Where is it?
Coming.
Yeah, okay.
Sega's working on it. Honestly, I remember the other day they announced a new Sonic game, and I was baffled. Yeah, remember the like open world Breath of the Wild Sonic game they announced?
I thought you meant more recently. I'm just like,
no.
Sonic. I want to like Legion. Frontiers. Thank you. I thought I started with F. I don't know why I said Legions. Yeah, but like that's like the only logical conclusion they can go with. I think they're fine. I think like they just kept getting kicked in the balls so many times.
Yeah,
and like what is it? Sonic. What's the 2D one that was basically made by fans?
Mania.
Yeah, Sonic Mania. That was like they're like getting kicked on the ground. Sonic Mania release. They like got one breath of fresh air, and then everyone just started kicking them again. It's like
right.
It's like Sonic Hero. Not Sonic Hero. Sonic Sonic Frontiers. That was called Frontiers. No, that's what you just said. Sonic.
Yeah, Frontiers.
No, I'm talking. Wait, what
is the new one coming out?
No, what's the one that came out before? The crappy one that like you made your own character.
Oh,
X-Forces. Oh, Forces. Yeah. I don't know how those games must sell on the name Sonic alone because the gameplay for
right.
I can't remember the last right, but like I can't remember the last good Sonic game besides Mania that I personally played. I mean, I just thought Apparently, Colors was really good.
The last great Sonic game was like Adventure Battle 2 on the GameCube.
Oh, dude, that game
With the Chow World,
Guard.
dude.
Oh, yeah.
I just want a remake of Chow World. Come on, Sega. Give me what I want. I want to see Big the Cat again.
I want to see Sonic be bought by Marvel and make him an official Marvel hero.
Yeah.
I think I really hope that Doctor Strange was it Multiverse of Madness or Madness, that's what it's called, right? I really hope they do like a cameo of something that isn't Marvel. Like I hope they enter like DC or
right, show like Robert Pattinson as Batman, just like
Right.
in the shower or something. What
right,
are you
like,
doing here?
You know, it's like you go through that, like a video game like Sonic or something. It's like I feel like that's like the perfect opportunity. It'd be hilarious, you know. And last but not least, before I go back to playing Elden Ring for days upon days and make up excuse not to see my girlfriend, Bethesda, it's finally retiring its garbage, I'm paraphrasing here, PC game launcher and moving games to Steam. Whoa!
God.
Like you can.
What I don't understand, right, is why not move it to the Xbox launcher?
Because
I mean, Steam's just
two
dominates.
reasons.
I guess they know.
Well,
that
Bethesda
they'll
games
make
are already
money
on the Xbox launcher, like on PC. They're on the Game Pass already, but they have to understand at this point that no one wants to use their crappy PC game launcher.
Right.
Like, you know, they have to understand that. And I mean, this is the first time I'm seeing you're going to actually be able to migrate your games onto another PC platform. I've never seen that happen before.
Yeah.
You know,
That's kinda cool.
Yeah, that's great. You know, you're not going to force me to buy something else. I'm glad. Maybe it's like it's going to check that you have the game, and then Steam just gives you a free copy. That'd probably be the easiest solution. It's like it does like a checker, or maybe that you have to like Bethesda checks it, and then they get the game for you. I don't know, but hey, this is pretty good news. I always like the best time in PC gaming was before Epic Games, unfortunately, where it's just one great storefront that everyone used. Oh, but what about Uplay and Origin? Yeah, the good one everyone used was just Steam. Steam, while not like superb, is leagues above the rest. It just is.
Right.
I might have problems with it like taking 5 years just to try to download a game because the servers are like so backed up and the customer service is terrible. But besides those two, it's like that's just where you go. Just like we get it, guys. You don't want to give Steam a cut of the sale. I understand that. But then if that's the case, make your client not crap. It's that simple. Origin, I couldn't even use it. Like it literally was just like breaking every 5 seconds. It was just impossible to use.
It's awful.
Uplay isn't like it's very, very simplistic. It's like bad in comparison, but for a launcher that's only Ubisoft games, it's passable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't go above and beyond.
It gets the job done.
Right.
Yeah.
Blizzard changed the BattleNet and it got better. It's still a little weird, but it has so little games on there because it's only, Blizzard that
There's like 5 games on there.
Right.
And half of them are Call of Duty.
Yeah, really. Ain't that the truth? Games that still require a Bethesda.net login, such as Fallout 76, will continue to require it after the move. Okay, I guess you're going to have to add a login to... it probably has to... Fallout 76 is already on Steam, so I guess what that means is that like now you're just going to use a Bethesda login if you go into 76, if you had it beforehand.
I feel like there's always been a Bethesda login since Oblivion. So like it's always been there.
Wait, they're publishing Ghostwater Tokyo? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I've been hearing about this game everywhere, but I haven't seen any game. Oh, wait, no. Wait, is this that weird game where it's like your spellcaster or something?
Yeah, they just showed gameplay like a month or two. Or no.
Okay, no.
I think it was at the Game Awards, actually.
No, I think it was something recently. I thought it looked really stupid. I thought it looked really slow, but...
It looks interesting. I'll definitely try it out, because I like new IPs and new ideas, so...
You don't like new Sonic games?
No.
I didn't. Oh, they're also doing Redfall, which wasn't that supposed to release by now?
What is Redfall?
It's like that vampire. I think it's like I'm not sure what the battle royale game, but it's like
Oh, it's like a 4-player co-op.
yeah,
game.
actually, yeah,
I remember this. Yeah. Yeah, that was supposed to be out like 3 years ago, I think.
Apparently, it's now coming on Q3 of 2022.
Bethesda never releases anything. They have all these games. The only one that ever releases anything is Arcane and id Software.
Yeah, but that's not.
And even they're like every 10 years.
But to be fair, while I couldn't stand Deathloop as a game, they still make quality games. Besides, when I say quality, I mean polished. And when I say polished, I mean not Elder Scrolls. We may love Skyrim, which is the best game to ever grace the lands, but it is not a polished game. And if they're still using that same engine for the next Elder Scrolls, Skyrim 2, Return to Skyrim, there's going to be some problems.
Right. But like they're like fun buggy, right?
That's fair.
None of the bugs in Bethesda games are like game breaking, except for like Fallout 76 at launch. Like that's like the only like red flag they've had in I feel like ever, honestly.
Red flag, sure, but I mean, I personally saw Fallout 4 as a huge flop. I mean, that's like from a gameplay perspective.
Fallout 4 was just a bad game, and if anybody else says otherwise, you should just go play Roller Coaster Tycoon, because that's what half of the game is just building your base. Every 5 minutes, I'm like exploring. It's like, oh, we need water at the base. Go get some water. What do I have to come back to the base to do this for you? Come on.
You literally have robots. What is the issue here?
Right. It's the future. You're telling me you don't know what a well is? Come on. God.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're right though. I mean, like, Elder Scrolls games may not be polished, but they're at least fun buggy, which is really weird. It's like when you get buggy, it's really not fun. But
yeah, and I blame that on like the system they use, because they've been
the engine,
the same system since Morrowind on the original Xbox. So
at this point we can hope that they change minds, but yeah, I'm glad they're moving the Steam. I'm sure it's a cut, but maybe but I mean, Microsoft owns them now. They're like, screw it. Like not our profit
extra
anymore.
$1 we lose on a game on Steam. Who cares?
I think Steam takes like 37% of a I want to check before we end the Steam cut sale. I just want to see if like they okay. So I mean, I remember they changed it in response to Epic, because they came out with like a really good deal for people for Epic Games. That remained the case for the first $10. Oh yeah, they're going by like millions. Normally, Valve takes around 30% of all game sales on Steam, which exception for games from small developers in the Steam Direct program. That remained the case for the first 10 million in sales a game maker or publisher owns. For all sales between 10 million and 50 million, the split goes to 25%. And for every sale after 50 million, Steam will just take a 20% cut. So, yeah. So I now see how they funded the Steam Deck.
Right, because before that, this was all just revenue. Like, Steam doesn't have expenses,
Yeah, they make like one game every 10 years. I mean, granted, it's usually knocked out of the park, except for Architect.
And it's always a banger.
Yeah, except for Architect, though. That game was
right.
That's what it was called, right? The card game Architect. That was
that was dead on arrival.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. I mean, like the idea was really good in the terms of like the stores, the buying and selling system, where you could actually sell cards on the marketplace for like cents or dollars. Like you could actually trade cards, which for monetary value, which is interesting, but the game itself just sucked.
Right. It just wasn't fun to play.
I think now they have the Steam Deck. I'm just gonna, again, last thing before we go. Now they have the Steam Deck. I think now they're really in a position to start making games.
Right. Start publishing console exclusive games.
Right, because they actually can. So, but yeah, that's the show. What was that? Scotch?
No, it's a Shirley Temple.
Oh, I was gonna say apple juice, maybe. A
Railman's
drink.
Apple juice.
Oh, me too. Anyway, yeah, check out the show, Goons, Games, and Gear. We are everywhere podcasts are hosted. Literally, if there's someplace we aren't, tell us immediately. I pay too much money. Anyway, yeah, we got YouTube. We got we got a
TikTok, Instagram, Twitter,
TikTok.
Join the Discord. Let us know what your favorite color is on the website, and Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Enjoy Elden Ring, and we'll see you guys on next time. Have a good one, guys.
Bye bye.